Hello, thank you for joining me. We're going to do the abbreviated version of TAT or TAT, or Tapas Acupressure Technique. We'll do most of the steps and some will be shortened a bit. Thank you for joining me. Let me just say a little bit about TAT before we get started. TAT is developed by Tapas Fleming, acupuncturist in Southern California, and it's profoundly simple and amazingly deep energy psychology that focuses on shifting your perception of a problem. Okay, I think that's all I'm going to say for right now. So what we're going to focus on shifting today are two things. One is allowing yourself to release some pattern you would like to release, and the other is to allow more ease into your life. If there's anything else you want to either let go of or bring in, please just include those in your own intention. And if anything comes up during the session where you have a thought of, I can't have that, or that'll never work, or any of that, include that belief or that thought in what you're treating from then on out. Okay. The pose is one of two options. Actually, there's more than two, but the two generally accepted ones are you put your middle finger between your two eyebrows and push up, and then the ring finger and thumb on each side of the bridge of your nose, and then the opposite hand in the back of your head. And just take a few breaths and notice what this feels like. Great. Another version of the pose would be to put the front hand flat on your forehead. If you have trouble holding your hands up, you have problems with your shoulders, or if it's difficult at any level, you can put both your hands crossed over your heart center, or you can put one over your heart and one over your belly. You want to hold your hand in the pose for up to a minute or until it feels complete, whatever that is for you. So for some people, that's a deep breath. Sometimes it's your arms are heavy, you just want to let them relax. Sometimes it's you can't focus on what it is you're working on. And sometimes you will feel a perceptual shift, and sometimes you may not, and that's okay. At times there's a delayed reaction, and also at times a certain step doesn't provoke a shift or response. Okay, so we're going to do a couple of preliminary steps. Start with those, and then go into the pose, whatever variation of it works for you. Put your attention on the statement, I choose to live, and I deserve to have a full life. I choose to live, and I deserve to have a full life. I choose to live, and I deserve to have a full life. You put your hands down now, if you'd like. At any time during watching this video, if you want more time in the pose, just pause the video and give that to yourself, please. This session is on behalf of you, all parts of you, all points of view you've ever held, your ancestors, your family members, your descendants, and anyone else who can benefit. this session happen safely and easily in the highest interest of all involved. Now allow yourself to think of something you would like to release and something you would like to bring in. So I'm going to call the releasing part a pattern. It could be a habit, it could be a trauma, it could be a resentment, a worry, anything. And I'm going to call what we're allowing in ease. It could be ease on any level. Okay, so let's just go back into the pose. And this is the version of the pose I usually use when I'm demonstrating or teaching, so that I'm not talking into my hand. But use whichever version is comfortable for you. And also you may switch hands in front and back anytime. Okay. Everything related to this has happened. Everything related to this pattern I'm seeking to release, and everything related to lack of ease have happened. Just allow yourself to focus on that. Everything related to this pattern, seeking to release, and everything related to the lack of ease have happened. Okay. Put your hands down now if you'd like. Step 2 acknowledges these things have happened, and then whatever set this up is now over. So let's do step 2. Everything that led up to this has happened. It's over. Everything that created this pattern that I'm seeking to release has happened. It's over. Everything that created the lack of ease has happened. It's over. Everything that created this pattern I'm seeking to release has happened. It's over. And everything that's created this lack of ease has happened. It's over. Okay. Put your hands down now. And I go back into the pose with a few other steps. The next one is treating the origins of the situation. Go back in the pose. All the origins of this are healing now. All the origins of this pattern I'm seeking to release, and origins of this lack of ease are healing now. Okay. Put your hands down now. Let's go back into the pose and do the next step, which is all the places in my body, mind, and life where this has been held are healing now. All the places where this pattern I'm seeking to release has been held, all the places where this lack of ease has been held in my body, mind, and life are healing now. Okay, put your hands down now. Notice what you're feeling, what you're aware of, and how you sense these situations are changing in your life. For today, I'm going to skip forgiveness step and the part step, and we're going to go to claiming relief from these situations that you're working on. I'll do another video in a week or so with those two steps that we omitted today. Think about and allow yourself to feel what it will be like when this pattern you're seeking to release is shifted, is gone. And think about what your life will look like and how it will feel when there's more ease. And allow yourself to pull those into your being. Take a couple of breaths. Then go back into the pose and claim those. I choose to release this pattern. I choose to allow more ease. Anything else that you would like to call in at this time, allow yourself to say that. I choose peace. I choose to trust myself. I choose to release this pattern. I choose more ease. If anything arises that makes it difficult for you to say those two statements, acknowledge it. And see if you can release that too. I deserve these. It's possible for me to have these. I'm ready to have these. I am grateful for the support in releasing this pattern, and I am grateful for the support in allowing more ease. That feels complete. You just bring your hands down, put them over your heart center. Feel the gratitude for the permission to make these shifts and for your willingness to do this work. Breathing. From this place, you can also send a wave of gratitude out into the world for anything and anyone, or everything and everyone that you appreciate. Grateful for the support. It makes it possible to do this work. And for the possibilities that are created in this work. Thank you for joining me.